Hi, Jacqueline Ung with SmartFit Personal Training, here to tell you your tip number 2 of the 5 tips to survive your first Spartan race. So, tip number 2, train outside. Sounds really simple, but it is an easily forgotten thing that people forget to do. You are not running your race on a treadmill or in a gym. You're running your race outside. You're running your race outside in varying weather conditions. So you need to train in the same environment that you're going to be racing in and mimic that environment as much as you can. So how do you do that? Well, you need to research where you're racing. Where are you racing? Where is your location? Is it on a ski hill? Is it on a BMX racetrack? Is it in the desert? Maybe you're racing in Vegas in the desert. So research where you're racing and then try to mimic those race conditions in some of your training. Now, I tell people to get outside as much as possible, run outside, do some of your strength training outside, get your body used to the uneven ground, because running on a bike path or running on a treadmill is very different than running on grass and uneven terrain. And these races are not raced on concrete. They are on uneven terrain. Another thing you could do, which is a great way to help you get outside and do some training, is to run a trail running race. So in Alberta, if you are in Canada, in Western Canada, we have a trail running series, actually it's across Canada, called 5 Peaks. You can run those races outside, and it's a trail running series. So you're getting that uneven terrain. If you have trail running shoes that you want to try, it's a great time to try those shoes and see how they feel for your race. So train outside. Do some of your strength training outside too, because doing burpees, which at Spartan race, you're probably going to do some burpees as a penalty if you fail an obstacle, are very different to do on the ground and the dirt and the mud than they are on the gym floor. So train outside. That is your tip number 2. Like I said, some of these tips sound very simple, but they are things that are easily forgotten. And they are things that you need to do if you want to finish that race and if you want to have fun and not feel like you're going to die through the whole race. So get outside, and train in varying weather conditions. Maybe you plan to run and it's like kind of windy and drizzly. Run anyway, because you may have that weather condition on your race day. You're not going to have perfect weather. I wish that we did all the time, but sometimes you're going to have rain and wind and cold, and you need to know how to deal with that. You need to know how your body is going to react to those weather conditions. So training outside is super important. Have a wonderful day. Again, hit reply if you have any questions at all. I will be happy to answer them, or pop into my Facebook group. The link is in this email, and I will answer any questions you have. So have a great day. I will see you tomorrow for tip number 3.